Hello and welcome to the wonderful world of English language classroom. Learners, this is language for purposes, functional English. Here we learn English language to use for purposes, day to day purposes, in context, in functions. So, learners, we have been learning a lot of things in this series, how to greet your friend, an acquaintance, a person in an official setting, so on and so forth. Learners, in this episode, we try to understand how people seek advice and how friends or someone else is offering an advice to a person who is seeking advice. Okay, let me ask you, Asta, of course, the learners. So, why do people seek advice, or why people advise?
Sir, what I feel is often at times in life we are offered with situations where we are confused. We might have multiple ways to go around and we don't know what way to take, or we might encounter a roadblock and we do not know how to proceed further. So, sir, in some cases we approach someone we trust, maybe a colleague or our friend or our parents, to help us understand and go through the right way with the situation.
Fine. Learners, that is what Asta has rightly brought out. It is the human thing to seek advice and give advice. You may not have seen any other animal seeking advice from somebody else, except that parenting happens with some of the animals, monkeys, dogs, cats also. Cats protect their younglings very protective. That is not advice, they are human instinct, that is animal instinct and action, whereas seeking advice, giving advice and helping, working for others is a human instinct, human nature. So, let us understand how Prasan, who is in a dilemmatic situation of his office work is pressing on one side, then on the other side he has to go to his village for an urgent work. So, he is seeking advice from Megha and Swati.
Yes.
So, learners, keep watching it, you watch it, we will come back to draw your attention towards some of the usages, how Prasan used to seek advice and how Swati and Megha offered advice. You watch it, we will come back to you.
So, guys, how are things?
Not bad.
Workload keep pressing us as usual.
I'm in a bit of trouble, need some advice.
What is the matter, Prasan?
Anything serious?
Not so serious, but serious.
Tell us, what is it?
I need to finish the office project by this weekend, and I have got some really important work in my village. I need to go there, but it would be difficult to manage.
I think you need to decide now so that you can inform your boss.
I really think you should go to your village for the urgent work.
How about finishing the office work by doing it late night?
It would be difficult. Let me try.
My suggestion is tell your boss about the urgent work and ask for extension.
My advice would be go to the village, complete your work and come back as soon as possible.
I'm in a dilemma, a serious dilemma.
Why don't you try this way? Postpone the urgent work in the village.
Megha, it is an urgent work.
Oh, I see.
You should probably do both the things together. Let us think about it, Prasan.
Yeah, but I don't know what to decide.
You definitely should go to your village for the work.
If I were you, I would just go to the village, complete my work and come back quickly.
He also needs to meet the target. Otherwise, his boss will.
Yes, you are right.
One idea is to explain your boss about the situation and let him advise.
One thing you could do is you can ask any of your colleagues to share your burden.
Yes, in my experience, it really works well.
It is usually good idea to request any of your colleague and you can share your work with them.
Yes. Have you tried it before?
I never had this situation before.
It would work, Prasan. Try it out.
The most important thing is to balance between these two. I know both are important.
Yeah, I agree.
If I had this problem, I would just call my boss and tell him about the situation and go to the village.
Yeah. Let me take some time and decide.
Yes.
Think over it and decide.
Thanks to both of you for your advice.
No issues, Prasan.
You're welcome.
Sir, that was a really interesting conversation between Prasanna, Swati and Megha. So work-life balance is something that we all struggle with, and Prasanna very rightly brought out that he had some personal work at his village that he had to do over the weekend, and he had to complete his deadlines at work as well.
Fine.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
How does begin the conversation?
So Prasanna first asks them how they both are instead of just barging in with his problems and advices.
Then what does he says something? No, what does he say? I'm fine, but the way he says that itself reveals his mood. Then he also says that I'm in it's serious problem, but at the same time not so serious. That shows the dilemmatic condition, as you said. Then what does Swati say?
Swati, as soon as Prasanna mentions that he is in a dilemma, Swati asks him what is the matter.
Okay, what is the matter? Learners note it, when someone comes with problem, even without even saying anything mood, so we ask, what's the matter? Why are you sad? Or why are you in trouble? Kind of thing. Why are you not very jubilant or this one? So this is a kind of asking people to with the understanding. So if you have any problem, please share with us. That was the thing. Megha says, yeah, what's it?
Yes.
Then learners watch that clip, then you will understand that.
So guys, how are things?
Not bad.
Workload keep pressing us as usual.
I'm in a bit of trouble. Need some advice.
What is the matter, Prasan?
Anything serious?
Not so serious, but serious.
Tell us, what is it?
I need to finish the office project by this weekend, and I have got some really important work in my village. I need to go there, but it would be difficult to manage.
I think you need to decide now so that you can inform your boss.
I really think you should go to your village for the urgent work.
How about finishing the office work by doing it late night?
It would be difficult. Let me try.
My suggestion is tell your boss about the urgent work and ask for extension.
My advice would be go to the village, complete your work and come back as soon as possible.
So learners, that was the thing you watched in the clip. Let's go ahead and see some of the words and phrases they use in advising or while advising Prasan. Okay. Swati uses some specific words and phrases, and Megha uses some phrases, and how they use and why they use. Come on, let's reflect on that. Yeah.
So sir, both Swati and Megha, use words like I think or I really think. Swati says I think and Megha says I really think. So sir, they are not forcing their opinion. Both of them have different opinions for the situation, and they try to advise him by making it very amiable. Or
Fine, yeah. And Swati says, my suggestion is.
Yes, sir.
That's what. See, learners, let's also understand. People come to you. You are in school. Your younglings are your friends. Don't instruct. Advise in an amiable manner. Put you in that situation. That's what. It's not easy. It's not easy to see things from the eyes of the person who actually into the problem or trouble. Everybody says that he is right or he is wrong. That becomes a kind of tempestuous decision. So advising is not that. That's why we have a separate discipline course called counseling. They listen first, then they counsel. It's not just simply advice. Of course, advising is different from counseling. That's why. Now look at it. Prison also further gives his problem, how the intensity of the problem.
Yes, sir.
Then towards the end, Swati says that my advice would be.
Yes, sir.
She never says I advise you this way. My advice would be. Then Megha also uses such words in order to make him comfortable first. Then leave the decision to him.
Yes, sir.
I'm in a dilemma, a serious dilemma.
Why don't you try this way? Postpone the urgent work in the village.
Megha, it is an urgent work.
Oh, I see.
You should probably do both the things together. Let us think about it, Prasan.
Yeah, but I don't know what to decide.
You definitely should go to your village for the work.
If I were you, I would just go to the village, complete my work and come back quickly.
He also needs to meet the target. Otherwise, his boss will.
Yes, you are right.
One idea is to explain your boss about the situation and let him advise.
One thing you could do is, you can ask any of your colleagues to share your burden.
Yes, in my experience, it really works well.
So learners, not only how to advise, use English language, the words and phrases, but also we have told you, probably not taught you, we have told you how to really advise a person. We have done dual purpose.
Yes.
So they must be thankful to us. Okay, all right. Let me thank you, learners, and also Asta for being part of this conversation. We will meet you in another episode, in the next episode. Till then, take care. Thank you, Asta.
Thank you, sir.